Tackle made by Miranda.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the interruptions, like I said earlier, as Moreno rushes in for the touchdown. Excuse us. A lot of funky stuff with the Wi-Fi was occurring. I ran out of storage on my phone. My fault, my bad, everyone. But we're back online. Wildcats have a commanding lead right now, 37 to 14. Our score, excuse me, with I'm so caught up in my words right now. 7:44 remaining here in the third quarter after that touchdown by Armani Moreno. Palmer Domsky going for the PAT here now. He did have quite an interesting play, Jack, if you want to explain that.
Yeah, Palmer Domsky had a great onside kick. I don't think anyone really expected it. Domsky kicked it off 10 yards, which was able to recover. Anything less than 10 yards would not have been able to recover by the kicking team. But yeah, Domsky did a great job, great placement. I don't think anyone expected it, especially with this time in such a commanding lead. No one really expected an onside kick. But Domsky and the coaching staff switching things up for tonight, trying to provide some new variety for this kicking team, knowing that they can do very special things just all together. And yeah, that brought up a touchdown situation for Neuqua, and we're right here.
So the Wildcats up here 38 to 14 now. After the extra point attempt from Palmer Domsky was good. Here's a kick from him. It's going to be a squib that was blocked a little bit.
Yeah, Domsky having a really solid night tonight with the onside kick and recovery himself. But yeah, I'm really loving the aggressiveness from Domsky, stepping things up really well. Being a great leader, only a sophomore. You don't even realize he's a sophomore. Great size, great leg, and he's just really a part of the team, becoming a great commanding piece for this special teams. And now looks like North will be taking the drive on, and quarterback will be in the shotgun formation.
Gabrione hands it off to Duckworth up the middle. Duckworth's got nothing working, but he will get a gain of around 5. Justin Sterling with the ball there. 7:30 remaining here in the third quarter. 38 to 14 our score. It's now second and third. Ball's on the Huskies' own 42. Again, those of you watching me, apologize for the delays. It was my fault with the Wi-Fi. My hotspot ran out. We ended up getting the Wi-Fi from the gracious members of Naperville North. And is that ball going to be taken away by Neuqua Valley? It is. Neuqua Valley is going to get the ball. Christian Allen recovers the ball after the fumble from the run, and this is going to be a commanding point in the game for the Wildcats.
Yeah, and this right here, this is where you're going to see Mark Gronowski doing the thing, what he loves to do, throw a long ball. As we know, the game's pretty much already over now. But yeah, still love to see Mark Gronowski working around the pocket, passing it deep to, to
Larkin.
Hoffman.
Yes, Larkin too. Or Hoffman too.
Yeah, sorry, we're just really out of it as we haven't been broadcasting for the past quarter.
No, I agree. Yeah, it's been. I'm not saying it's been a huge difference, but when something like that just definitely puts you out of your groove. And obviously, we were panicking a little bit trying to find some Wi-Fi. It's very stressful. It's not a fun situation as there's a screen pass there to Stair, who will pick up a first down and a little more as he's dragged down at around the 34-yard line.
Yeah, you also see Stair with some medium to long passes, but also like to see him getting activated in the short pass game as there is a Wildcat down.
Is it Stair that is down?
No, Stair seems to be up.
No. It is Stair. Uh-oh. Or no, it's not. Stair is all right. Someone's hurt.
Just don't have the number.
It's Larkin. Larkin's down on the field right now. This is not good.
Yeah, very good key piece to Neuqua's offense. Provides a lot for Neuqua, and just hate to see anyone go down in a situation like that. But we will give you news as soon as we find out something.
Obviously, you don't like to see players go down at all, especially a player at this caliber of a level. Of this caliber, I mean, we've seen great things done with Sean Larkin all year, and obviously this is a huge blow as he will get up. Is he going to try? He's going to try and walk off on his own power, but it's going to be that leg, and he's going to be supported off the field. He can walk a little bit under his own power, and it's good to see that his legs are moving, but you can definitely see that Ellinghaus and the trainers are having to help him off the field, and obviously you hate to see situations like that.
Yeah, and you've seen injuries from Neuqua all season long, but that does not seem to be affecting them. You know, Mark Gronowski's just in there trying to huddle up his offense and defense too, and just saying, hey, you know what, injuries happen, it's part of the game. Things happen. But yeah, that's not going to stop Mark Gronowski from being an aggressive of a quarterback and trying to lead his team to a win. So I think that although while is a pretty big blow to Neuqua's offense and defense, I think that Mark Gronowski is still going to try to lead his team in great victory tonight.
So we're just going to tell you real quick what you've missed. You've missed an interception from Sean Larkin, actually. We've also missed a field goal attempt at the very end of the first half that Paul Radomski nailed, and it was controversial because Naperville North was calling a timeout for around 5 seconds before as a handoff to Moreno up the middle will get good yardage for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Moreno is having a heck of a game tonight. I'm loving the aggressiveness I'm seeing from him this whole season, really improving a lot, being able to find the open holes and being very agile. You know, he's a very big guy, but at the same time, he has really good ups, and I just love to see him become active in this game and become a primary option for this offense.
So 6:21 left and counting here in the third quarter. Wildcats commanding lead 38-14. Again, Larkin going down with that injury. That's going to play very costly in the future of the Wildcats playoff run. Pitch to the outside to Nick Pastori, who's going to get a pretty good amount of yardage.
Number 5,
you see a lot of the dog pound. The Naperville North student section starting to leave a little bit here.
Yeah, at this point, 38-14, it's a multiple possession game, and you just don't see much of a comeback here, Dom.
I don't really see it either.
I think that Mark Gronowski's going to score a touchdown here with his unit, and you can see just being quiet over here. No one really cheering on. It's just dead silent over here.
5:30 and counting. Gronowski looking to pass. He's under a lot of pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
Gronowski sacked on the play.
I believe that's number 69, or 59, excuse me.
Yeah, that'll be one of the few sacks you'll see here tonight, folks. Neuqua's offensive line usually doing a great job of protecting the QB, but as you know, you can't protect him for as long as you want to because the defensive end will eventually come up and try to play aggressive defense on Gronowski.
We've seen right now, at least from what I'm seeing, Naperville North came out of the gate strong, but they just lost a lot of it throughout the pace of the game. Gronowski under center once again. Or excuse me, out of the shotgun right up the middle to number 81, Carter Sesa, the sophomore. The other sophomore on the team here, and Paul Radomski's loving it from the sideline. He loves it.
Tackle made by Michael Miranda.
Yeah, you love to see some guys in the sophomore level getting into the game at the varsity level. Yeah, just really getting them prepared for the future that they have here at Neuqua and just trying to get them ready for the next 2 seasons here.
4:20 and counting remaining in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Husky 20-yard line is Gronowski and his group. He's under center right now. A handoff up the middle to Nick Pistori. He'll keep driving and get good yardage at around the 10-yard line. Up the middle, Pistori looking very good
Nick Pastor
so far.
on the carry.
So far.
Yeah, great job of Pistori using his legs. He was swarmed by 3 or
Tackle made
4
by
Huskies, but still kept his legs moving, got some
Correction,
positive
number 5,
yardage.
Nico Siegel.
It'll be 2nd and 1 on the Huskies 11.
3:44 left here in the third quarter. Dominic Leacani, Jack Ashby live for the second time tonight on Neuqua Media.
Second time.
Yes. Third, actually, but we'll delete the third, the one in between. Handoff up the middle to Pistori again. He should have the first down on this due to forward progression. Good run there.
Yeah, this should set up a 1st and goal for the
Pastor,
Wildcats.
the ball carrier. Stopped by Corrigan.
As they look to score again.
Inside the 10, it'll be 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal for the Wildcats, only needing 10 yards here. 9. 38-14 our score here in favor of the Wildcats. Just over 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. This has been a fairly long game so far. On the Husky 9 are the Wildcats. It's Colin Blazik manning the quarterback. He'll pitch it out to the outside to Nick Pistori, and he'll be taken down in the backfield. So excuse me, as I said it was Mark Gronowski before. In fact, it was Colin Blazik coming in for the unit. To take over the unit.
Stopped
as
by Lobig
we
and
will
Cooter.
probably not see Mark Gronowski throughout the rest of this game.
Yeah, and the thing with Colin
Correction,
Blazik,
that's
it's
Lobig
very
and
nice to see the
Hilgert.
same mannerisms that he has
the
as Mark
tackle.
Gronowski. Very composed,
Lost
not
back to the 12,
cocky, just
2nd down.
confident in himself and the guys he has are all around him. It's just so unique to see that and have get great characteristics as a leader.
Just over 2 minutes now left in the third quarter. 2nd and 12, or 2nd and goal still here with 12 seconds remaining. A flag on the play. Pass is complete. Out to number 18, Greg Tereski. We'll see what the flag is.
Pass complete to number 18, Greg Tereski. Tackle made by Sturts and Adorno. Flag on the play.
Referees are still meeting about this flag. Be interesting to see what this is all about. Student section is still limited but lively here. I believe it was a delay of game penalty.
The penalty, illegal shift
Or
is
excuse me.
declined.
A legal shift on the Wildcats, so it's going to be 3rd down, I believe. 3rd and 12 still. There was no gain on the play from Pistori. There's just over 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Wildcats leading the Huskies 38-14. Dominic Leacani, Jack Ashby on Neuqua Media once again. Again, we're sorry for the technical difficulties before. We apologize. Blazik on the Husky 12-yard line. 3rd and goal. Looks to his right. Toward the middle, the ball is dropped and intercepted.
Yeah, little.
And the
And went
pass is
right
tipped
through the
and
hands
intercepted.
Of Garrett Stair, who was open in the end
Picked
zone.
off
It
by number
slipped
34, Angel
through his
Adorno.
forearms, and it was picked off in the end zone by a Husky.
Yeah, a little bit of showboating after he got the catch. I don't think he realized the moment he was in, just trying to celebrate. But he did get down in the end zone, so he'll be on the 20-yard line.
That turnover gives the Huskies 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So that acts as a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 20, go the Huskies. Anthony Gabrione and company looking to put some more points up on the board here. Handoff up the middle. Now he'll bounce to the outside as the running back. He's got a decent amount of space. On the outside, it's Duckworth all the way down to the Wildcat
Montrez
45.
Duckworth, the ball carrier.
He seems to be getting up slow.
And he might be hurt. It's his leg.
A lot of leg injuries this season.
Knocked down by number 4, Carl Reina. And we've got an injury
Carl
timeout.
Reina got him by the legs. That's where you usually see Reyna hit his guys low and hard. Reyna is not afraid to use a lot of force on the football field. So Duckworth seems to be okay here, being treated on the bench. Husky offense, and Anthony Gabrielle looking to do some more work. 1:30 remaining in the third quarter. 1st and 10 on the Wildcat 47 go the Huskies. 2 wide receivers to each side of Gabrielle. Man in motion. Gabrielle looking upfield. He's under pressure. It's going to be picked off by Donovan Navarro. The pass up the middle.
The pass intercepted.
And as earlier in the game, we see the accuracy when it comes to the longer
Donovan
passes for Gabrielle, not very accurate. So I think that Neuqua secondary is doing a great job of picking up on those inaccurate long passes
for $1, for pizza for $2,
Gabrielle,
Chick-fil-A for
and
$3.
just being able to capitalize on that great awareness by Neuqua.
Well, Donovan Navarro, the senior, first year playing football. He's a great addition to the Wildcat defense. He's got great agility and awareness. He's usually a basketball player. His brother was one of the great wide receivers, Donnie Navarro.
Yeah, he used to be great a few years back. Very nice receiver, able to do a lot with the ball.
So Wildcats will take over on their own 17 now, thanks to the interception. Blazek under center, going to hand it off to Pistori up the middle with Baumgartner blocking, but really nowhere for Pistori to go.
Yeah, trying to move to the outside to find some open holes, but nothing there as the Huskies pounce on him.
Again, not too much room for Pistori to work with, and he can't really use as much of the body because he doesn't have a big one like Armani Moreno. Because Moreno's able to truck a lot of guys and use that body to his advantage, driving his feet. Pistori, you can see he's a little bit more move-oriented. He loves moving his feet and trying to avoid defenders, whereas Moreno likes to
straight through.
Try to go straight through defenders. Thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
Blazek, once again, from the Wildcats 17. He's under center. Pass. It's going to be a slant to Garrett Stair, and the pass was just dropped right through his hands.
Yeah, great option to throw the slant route.
The pass incomplete
for an easy first down, but just slipped through
Garrett
the hands
Stair.
and incomplete.
3rd down.
Still 38-14 with 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball on Neuqua's own 17. But yeah, Dom, do you have much to say about Neuqua's Naperville North's offense and what they've been able to do?
I haven't seen too much excitement past the first quarter. They looked great. They came firing right from the start, but after that, they just looked to die a little bit to me. 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. 38-14 our score in favor of the Wildcats. Colin Blazek takes it out of the shotgun, then looks for Garrett Stair. The pass is over his head and into the sideline. It turns into 4th and 10, and it looks like Palmer Donchke will come out to punt.
Yeah, great pass by Colin Blazek. Just a little bit too high. Very, very fast pass, though. Great play option. I'm loving the routes that the receivers have been making tonight for Neuqua, being able to get not the catches that they want, but the catches that they need, not being too far, too crazy with them. But, yeah, I'm loving Neuqua's offense tonight. Showing out great.
It's actually going to be Sam Horvat doing the punting duties for the Wildcats here. 4th and 10 from their own 17 of the Wildcats. Horvat, a lefty, junior. He'll take the snap and punt it off. It's a pretty good one. It's got some move to it, and Carl Reyna's going to pick it up at the Wildcat 45. Huskies are going to take over with just
the punt from
2
Sam
seconds
Horvat
left here in the third quarter.
By the Wildcats at the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Huskies.
So Huskies are going to take over again on the Wildcats. 45. Just 2 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Huskies, and Gabrione and his offense. 2 wide receivers to either side of him, and a man in the backfield. Now he puts one of his wide receivers in motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and he gets clocked. The running back was met by Nate Williamson and Jake Summers. Big hits all around.
Justin Sterling on the carry.
Yeah, and what I've started to slowly notice as Neuqua takes on the defensive aspect of things, earlier in the game, I think that Naperville North has been able to capitalize on so many plays because they use the Wildcat so much. But Neuqua, going into the second half, has been able to pick up on that Wildcat offense, not taking any time to go straight for the ball. I think they did a great job of using that time to their advantage, as it takes more time for a play to enact using the Wildcat offense, just trying to draw players off. But yeah, I think they're doing a great job of catching on to things, and I think that's what the main reason why is North has not been able to score.
So we're going to get ready here for the fourth quarter. Again, those of you tuning in, Dominic Liacani, Jack Ashby, Neuqua Media. If you like what you're listening to, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon next to the subscribe button to get notified on when we have new videos for you to watch. We got some great content. We had Wildcat Weekly today, right, Jack?
We did.
Guess whose story was in it?
There are a lot of people's stories in there, but mine may have been the best.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay.
We're just getting ready to start the fourth quarter here and the last part of the second half. The final 12 minutes of regulation to be played here. 38-14 our score here in favor of the Wildcats. 2nd and 9 for the Huskies at the Wildcat 44. Gabrione takes out a shotgun, going to throw a deep ball. That's going to be broken up. And there's a flag on the play after.
Pass incomplete.
But it's more in the backfield.
I think it may be on Naperville North. That was great defense on the receiver on that play.
This penalty might be on the offensive line.
I think you're right.
No, it's
personal
fouls against both teams. The penalties are going to offset. I guess there might have been a little scrappiness at the end of that play.
Yeah, but at a time like this, I don't think it's very necessary for either team to do that. I think, especially if you're North, I don't think you're going to be wanting to be talking a lot of trash, because scoreboard.
Scoreboard. But North has put up a decent fight here against the Wildcats. 11:55 remaining in today's contest. Again, 2nd and 9. Those penalties offset at each other. Run to the outside for the Huskies. Big hit there from Carl Reyna. And Nate Williamson comes in right after.
Yeah, as you see right there, and many other plays, they're being able to pick up on what Naperville's offense is being able to do, stopping them at the line of scrimmage, not letting them get past them.
Gain of 2, 3rd and 7 for the Huskies.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Huskies here. This might just be the last big drive if they want to stay in this game. On the Wildcat 43, just over 11 minutes remaining here. And regulation, Wildcats still up, 38-14. The snap, going to be another screen pass. It's going to be a first down, but no big hit there from Akbar Faruqi. But a flag is going to be thrown on the play. It might have been a horse collar on the Wildcats.
Pass complete to Welch. Tackle made by number 94, Akbar Faruqi.
We'll see what it's on. Is it going to be on Coach Bill Ellinghaus? Because he's arguing a lot right now. I don't know what's going on. Block in the back. Okay, never mind. It's on the offense, so they'll be moved back. Disregard the note that it was on Coach Bill Ellinghaus, because it was not. The ball will be placed on the 50-yard line. 3rd and 15 now. The Huskies are really going to have to work and score on this drive, or this game is over. I believe that if they don't score here, then there is a 0% chance of them winning at all. 10:48 and counting remaining in the fourth quarter. Snap to Gabrione. Looking downfield. It's going to be caught, but short of the first down, Stephon Williams.
Gabrione's pass complete.
He kind of stepped over
Caught by Stephon
Donovan.
Williams.
A little bit of
Navarro there, a little bit of extra stuff, but
Navarro made the
Stephon
Fourth
Williams
and 9
has
for the
that kind of
Huskies at
attitude.
the 44-yard
Yeah, a little bit
line.
of an Allen Iverson remake right there. I don't think it's necessary at all. I mean, it's 38 to 14, and I don't think there's much to flex about.
And I really
about
don't
one
think
catch.
there's nothing at all to be bragging about or even trying to get chippy here. This game is basically over. The snap, Gabrione. Pass is nowhere near Stephon Williams this
Pass
time. It was
incomplete,
4th and 9
the
from
Huskies turn it over on
the
downs.
Wildcat
It'll be
44,
first
and that
10,
should basically
Neuqua
do it
Valley
for
at
the
their own
game
44.
because here comes the punting team. And number 45, the kicker for North, is coming out. He will punt and get ready to turn the ball over to Neuqua Valley unless North has something up their sleeve
Yeah, I think
like East St. Louis did.
Yeah, I think this game's far from over, but obviously seeing Gabrione coming off the bench, he seemed to be yelling at the sidelines. I don't know what he was yelling at. Not very happy about the game, but I don't think there's anyone to blame other than him. I think that he has struggled a lot and has been able to complete some passes. I think it's been a story of the running game for Naperville North.
Just over 10 minutes left here. They're just going to give the Wildcats the ball. A pitch out to Pastore will get him around the 50-yard line. Starting from their own 44 were
on the
the
carry.
Wildcats.
Stopped by Sow and Sturts at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, let's see what Colin Blazek has lined up for his guys. It's
It'll be
just
2nd
great
and
to see
4.
some action from juniors and sophomores and guys that aren't really getting a lot of playing time. Great to see some action, getting them some experience for next year and at the varsity level. Great decisions by the coaching staff.
9:20 remaining in the game. 38-14 our score, still 2nd and 4 at 49-yard line. Running up the middle is number 26, Damarian Hicks, who will gain some decent yardage.
Yeah, did a great job of pushing up through the field.
Excuse me, that was number 5, Nick Pastore. But you were saying?
Yeah, he did a
Nick
great.
Pastore on the carry.
Pastore did a great job of
Deacon
moving his
Booger.
legs. He
First
may not
down,
be as
Neuqua
big as
Valley
Armani
at
Moreno,
the
but he can
Husky
still move
44
the ball
yard line.
really well, even though he was enveloped by a numerous amount of North players. He still kept his legs pedaling and gained positive yards.
So 8:40 remaining in the game here. Blazek taken out of the shotgun. At the Husky 44, 1st and 10. Draw play up the middle to Pastore, who will be taken down, but not before he gets a gain of about
Pastore,
3
the ball
yards
carrier. Tackled by Dean
to the
Sow.
42-yard line.
Yeah, and the game seems to be ever so winding down. I just want to say that it has been a great performance by Neuqua's defense. Being able to limit Gabrione and his offensive unit, being able to stop some passes. Although it did take a little bit to warm up in the first
Gain of
half
3 on
with
that play, 2nd and 7.
some passive interference calls and other calls like that. But I think that they're doing a really great job from where they began from the season, just improving.
2nd and 7 here, a pitch out to number 25, Brandon Eng. He'll only get a gain of around 3 there. So it'll be 3rd and 4.
Number
for
25 on the carry.
Wildcats.
That's Brandon Eng.
Yeah, also not a varsity starter, but I'd love to see Brandon Eng
Tackle
get
made
some
by
action. Very
Adorno.
small, not very tall, but
3rd and 5.
he has
tough.
some great weight to him and speed, and just propels him forward.
7:20 remaining in the 4th quarter and the game. Wildcats still winning here. .24 lead they have. Blazek passing. Pass is going to be caught there by number 81, Carter Sesa.
Nice job by Blazek getting some great passes in tonight with the time he's been given.
Blazek
A nice short
81,
slant route.
Carter Sessa.
Bullet pass right on the dot. And that'll get him a first down. Excuse me.
4th and 1.
Fourth
Neuqua
and
Valley
1.
at the 35.
Looks like they will go for it, though, I'm sure.
4th and 1 on the Huskies 45 are the Wildcats. 38-14 our score still. 6:30 left here in regulation. Blazek going under center here. Eng. And Bumgarner in the backfield. Eng is going to get up the middle. Does he have the first down? He should. Everyone's pointing every which way to see.
Brandon Eng on the carry.
Should be a first down, and it will be for the Wildcats.
Tackle made by Corrigan.
Yeah, as you see, you start seeing some of the younger guys coming in, getting some more reps.
Starting to get a little windy and chilly up here, but nothing terrible like last Friday.
Very correct. And they'll call out the markers to see if it is a first down or not.
It should be. Oh, that is not even close, folks. That's an easy first down for Brandon Eng. I'm surprised they even had to bring out the markers for that.
Yeah.
If anything, just let the game clock run out here.
Exactly, and it's not a very tight game, so I don't see the reason to do that. I guess you just want to be sure. That may be the reason why they did that, but yeah, I think they just want to keep the chains moving.
6:10 and counting down here remaining. And regulation time here from Naperville North High School. Dominic Liacani, Jack Ashby, a part of Neuqua Media. Broadcasting live audio of this Week 8 matchup on YouTube. 1st and 10 at the Husky 34. Handoff up the middle to Brandon Eng, who's going to keep running with it and get around 5 yards.
Eng on the carry.
Yeah, you love to see the blocking from Christian Sheely and his unit, providing a few yards for Brandon Eng.
Correction, that was number 26, Demarion Hicks on the carry.
That's Demarion Hicks. Again, they're one number off, 25 and 26, so it may be a little hard to see that difference. They're probably two of the hardest numbers to differentiate between. 2nd and 7 here for the Wildcats on the Huskies 31. Pitch out to Hicks to the outside. He's going to try to find some space and keep running with it.
Demarion Hicks
he will not get a gain, though. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and I like Demarion Hicks going to the side. He has very great speed, just trying to use that to his advantage. Yeah, not showing up too much for him. It'll be about 7 yards to go, 3rd and 7.
4:45 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 38-14 our score, 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats. Still on the Huskies' 31-yard line after there was no gain nor loss on the last play. The run to Hicks. Blazek under center. Fakes the pitch. He'll run it. Give it to Patrick Fulgero, who'll get some good yardage.
Number 46, Patrick Fulgero on the carry.
Nice job by Fulgero getting himself some yards and for the first down as well.
Tackle made by number 55, LaRon Curtis.
Obviously, Ellinghaus giving his main unit a rest here and letting some of the younger juniors get into the game here. It's a 38-14 game, not wanting to wear out
1st and 10 at the Husky 24-yard line.
the guys and wanting to prepare in a few weeks for playoffs. Again, there's only one loss. There's only been one L in the loss column for the Wildcats. Handoff up the middle to Demarion Hicks, who does a great job bouncing to the outside. He's got some room. And he'll get to around the 20-yard line for a gain of 4, which is
on the carry.
A fairly good one.
Yeah, not seeing anything working for him on the inside. Switches it to the outside, gain of 5 yards for Demarion Hicks. And the young Neuqua squad as we have out right now with Colin Blazek leading the charge for the Wildcats.
3:20
gain of 5, 2nd down and 5
on
at
the clock
Husky
here.
19.
2nd and 5, so Hicks did get a gain of 5. Be on the Huskies' 19-yard line, 38-14 our score still, 24-point deficit. Scores in favor of Neuqua Valley right now. From Naperville North High School. Colin Blaze looking to pass. He's got number 19 down the sideline.
Yeah, Colin Blaze doing a great job of opening his passing game. Yeah, you see some short passes from Colin Blaze, but hey, they're working, so I'd love to see this young unit get a touchdown. Just some great leverage for these young guys and just get them some experience of what it means to excel at the varsity level.
So number
First
19,
and goal, Wildcats.
the senior John Fedor gets a pass for the first and goal for the Wildcats at the Husky 10-yard line. Blazek under center here. Hicks. It's going to be a run to Ang, who will gain around 5 yards. Again, Ang not afraid to use that small body.
Yeah, Ang doing a great job of finding the open holes, charging up the middle of the field. Not quite a touchdown. It'll be about the 5-yard line.
Second and goal here from the 5-yard line, or the 6-yard line, are the Wildcats.
Let's see what Colin Blazek has up his sleeve, trying to score a touchdown. His first of his varsity start, or not start, but varsity play in general.
Just over 2 minutes remaining in the game. Wildcats on the Husky 5-yard line, second and goal. Blazek hands it off. The middle, Fulgaro's going to rush, and he'll get around 3 yards.
Patrick Fulgaro on the carry.
Yeah, seems to be a little bit jammed up the middle, but he gained some positive yards. Maybe create some more options for Colin Blazek to punch it in.
Third and goal on the 1-yard line are the Wildcats. You can expect a run up the middle. Fulgaro doing a nice job of setting up the Wildcat offense to be where it is right now. Ang and Bumgardner in the backfield. Blazek's going to take it under center. Run up the middle from Bumgardner. Doesn't look like he got it.
Number 36.
Yeah, just nothing working for them there up the middle. North doing a great job of jamming up the middle, not allowing a touchdown.
So just under a minute left here in the game. Wildcats looking for one last score here. Again, the Wildcats are going to come out with the win on this one. Trying to punch it in. For a little extra credit is Brandon Ang, and he's got it.
Touchdown,
the
Wildcats.
First touchdown of the year for Brandon Ang. Brings the game to
touchdown run
44
by
to 14.
Brandon Ang.
Good run up the middle there from Ang.
Yeah,
Ellinghaus very happy.
Ang doing a great job this whole drive, just getting touches, getting yards, and really giving Neuqua its momentum for this drive.
Sam Horvat here. Is he kicking with his right leg? He is. He's usually a lefty, but he got it easily. Brian Schaefer on the hold.
Something different?
A little bit of something different here, but they'll easily get the extra point. Horvat firing it through the uprights. 45-14 our score.
Yeah, overall just recapping the game. North seemed to stick with it with the Wildcats in the first quarter, doing a great job, keeping it a very close game. But then, as I was saying earlier, Neuqua's defense did a great job of picking up on the Wildcat offense on Naperville North's part. As I know, that is something that I talked to many players about, and saying, yeah, we focused a lot about North's Wildcat offense in film, and I know that's something that was a big focus for them coming into the game. And while they haven't played many teams using that, it took a while for them to adjust to that, but once they started adjusting to that, North hasn't scored the rest of the game. So props to Neuqua's defense for doing their job tonight.
Yeah, no points on the board since the first quarter for the Huskies. Sam Horvat going to kick off here. Fairly deep when the ball's kind of bobbled in the backfield by North's number 80. But he'll be pushed out of bounds by Emmanuel Rice and company.
Number 80, Jerome Madison on the return.
Jerome Manister on the return was able to get to the
pushed out of bounds
30-yard line.
40.
As this will begin Gabrione, it should be, for the last drive of the game. Maybe try to get some reps in for him.
I actually wouldn't be surprised to see them take a knee here.
Yeah, just very disappointing for Gabrione and his offensive unit tonight, not being able to get anything done in the 3 out of 4 quarters.
Still a decent amount of the dog pound here in Naperville North.
And the Gold Rush, too.
Yeah, the Gold Rush getting ready to celebrate this win. Gabrione may be looking to run one more play. In fact, a new quarterback, it's not even Anthony Gabrione. It looks to be number 14 for the Huskies. Man in motion. Going to be a sweep. Number 11 is going to get the ball, and he's going to have some room along the outside, and he'll finally be brought down by Devin Crabtree. So no gain at all, and the clock's just going to run out. And that is going to do it here from Naperville North High School.
Made by number 10.
The Wildcats are going to win the Week 8 matchup against Naperville North. This should wrap up the DVC. And the Wildcats
be careful exiting the stands tonight. Make sure to pick up
improved to 7-1 on the season going into Week 9, the last week of the season.
Wear your seatbelts and have
going back to Matea Valley once again, like they did last week. The Week 9 matchup features the Wildcats and Mustangs. But the Wildcats come on top with this one. Final score here from Naperville North, 45-14 in favor of the Wildcats. That's going to do it from us here on top of the press box. Dominic Liacani, Jack Ashby. We appreciate everyone joining us tonight. Again, we're sorry for the technical difficulties that occurred. Again, out of our control with the Wi-Fi. But we do appreciate all of our loyal fans sticking with us and being willing to listen and staying tuned. Other than that, this has been Dominic Liacani. Jack, any final words?
Yeah, I just want to give big props to Neuqua's defense. Did a great job of stopping the Wildcat offense. Again, something they've been focusing on film the whole week. Just trying to prepare for that. And Mark Gronowski doing the usual Mark Gronowski things and just putting up so many points on the board for Neuqua, providing a great cushion for them the whole night. And as they look to prove upon 7-1.
That's going to do it here from Naperville North. Dominic Liacani, Jack Ashby, Neuqua Media. It's a wrap here. Wildcats get another W, improving to 7-1 on the season. We'll go into Week 9. Only one loss. Final score here from Naperville North. The Wildcats 45, the Huskies 14. Dominic Liacani, Jack Ashby, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week from Matea Valley High School.